Howdy folks, George Shively with you on a different project here. This is a Jeaneau 43DS, and we've done a fair amount of work to. We are just in the process here of wrapping things up, and I wanted to step back here and show you what we've done. And it doesn't look like much, but we've actually done quite a bit. The original face, that happened over the weekend. The original face of the pedestal was this surface right here. The problem with that surface is that it didn't give us enough depth to mount a modern chart plotter in there. In fact, the old chart plotter that was in there had a wedge behind it, and it was a small Raytheon 7-inch display. So what we opted to do here was I had a box fabricated that you can see that attaches to the original face, if you will, here that was for the instruments, and that gave us the room, the depth to be able to put in a modern chart plotter because it's got some depth to it. So we built that up several inches so that we could set that in there and also have all of our other things in there. I mean, there's a distribution point for power. Everything's labeled, of course. We have our i70S, which is over here. That enabled us to just have one display for all the instruments, which was really helpful. The autopilot is the same pilot that was here. And then, of course, the thruster. And what's going to go in this area is a Garmin. So our NEMA 2000 network is right there. You can see it with the yellow wire going into it. Again, everything's labeled so that we know if we have a problem where to start looking. So stand by here. I want to get the Garmin in, and we'll kind of show you how things wrap up here. So stand by. Howdy folks, back with you here. Wanted to show you how this looked like, what it looked like rather, with the Garmin installed. Really came out quite nice. We've got room now for a Garmin, which has, because of the additional depth we've added here, fits very nicely. The other nice thing too is if you ever need to get into here for anything, all you have to do is take out the Garmin, 4 screws, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and you have full access to the inside of this, where at least for now the NEMA 2000 hub is located, not hub but bus is located. Your power distribution is located. Your thruster control, it's all accessible just by taking out 4 screws. You don't have to fight it anything. It comes out easily. It's very nice. So the system that was in here before, actually someone had used hot glue to hot glue in all of the pieces. I guess there was a water issue, and we had to deal with getting the old instruments out and peeling all the hot glue off. But just kind of want to show you how things are here. As you can see, the i70S, really nice. Depth, speed, wind angle, wind speed, everything in one display. Real nice. Of course, your Garmin and your autopilot. You might be thinking, well, the autopilot is not a NEMA 2000 device. No, you're right, it's not. However, we have the NEMA 183 coming out of the Garmin going into the autopilot. So it still gets all of its data that it would normally get via NEMA 183. It's actually converted inside the Garmin from NEMA 2000 to 183 and then sent over to the pilot. So the pilot's still valid and viable and good. So just kind of want to show you how, again, this turned out. That's about it. Again, 43 Jeaneau DS. And that's about it. If you'd like to get in touch with us, as always, George Shively at South Shore Marine Electronics. Our telephone, 216-407-6553. And our email address is southshoremarineenelectronics@oh.rr.com. And as always, we thank you for watching. Thank you very much.